There we go. Amazing map. Do you know why? Because there's a few reasons why your map is amazing. Number one, you're in the corner. Look at how easy it is to wall when you're in the corner. You just wall like this. Number two, you've got gold and stone in the back. And I mean, those are the main things that you really care about. Of course, the mill is a bit forward, but it's not too far from the TC as well. And lots of wood lines, like 2 wood lines in the back, plus this sneaky one too. So, okay, opponent tried to do something. Wait, I missed it. I was talking. Oh, he just went under the TC. Okay, it happens. All right. So yeah, your map is insane. Insane. And opponent idled 12 seconds already too. It's kind of rough. Oh man, he's trying to make his houses out here. Ooh, what is the opponent's freestyling it? All right, we won't look at the opponent. Okay, going for this wood line is fine. Yeah, it's a good spot. You gotta remember to put it. I probably would have put it up here, but it's fine if you go here. And then just, as long as you prioritize getting this walled. If you go up here, then, like, if he attacks you, you can maybe sometimes wall to here, sometimes wall to here or something. So, going for this wall means you have to wall this. Or going for this lumber camp here means you have to wall. Ideally, you want to have just one vill building as well. I know it's kind of like you can get lazy and just you build it with 2, but yeah, ideally you build with 1 vill on the lumber camp. Ooh, fail. It happens. Okay. You know where this is. Yeah, scouting is all right. Yeah, you don't quite have this fully scouted, but I like that you are scouting down here with the llama, because this is sort of the weak point. Oh, are we going to go for the double push? No, we're just going to go single. Double push is actually kind of easy. You just need to learn it. It's really worth it. Okay, how come you're so far ahead in the vill count? What's going on here? Okay. All right. Bringing that in. Yeah, nothing really to say too much about the early game so far. Let's take a look at the... so lucky. Let's take a look at the tech trees and just see. So Ethiopians, of course, we know Ethiopians. They're probably going to go archers. They have showtells as well. They've got free pikeman upgrade. Those are the things that we're thinking Ethiopians is all about timings because they get the free food and gold on the next age. So early feudal age, fletching timing, early castle age, crossbowmen, ballistics, that kind of stuff. Their timings are really good, but they don't have any consistent eco bonus. Now for Jurchens, you have meat of hunted livestock animals doesn't decay. So actually the ideal for Jurchens, this is the opposite of a normal civ. The ideal for Jurchens is just to eat each of your sheep with like 1 vill. So that they don't have to move. Because every time that you change to the other animal, your vills have to move a bit. But if you just put them all on, like, separate sheep, you just get, like, 2 guys here, 2 guys here, 2 guys here, 2 guys here, 2 guys here. Then there's going to be less walk time, and you're going to have an even better economy. So that is actually the play with Jurchens, is to just take all your sheep. Because, like, look at all this walk time. We have a bunch of vills just chilling in the TC. They always have to walk to the next the next sheep. So this is Jurchen specific. That's, like, the opposite of what you want to do with regular civs. But for Jurchens, that is the play. Yeah, but what else do we have? So we've got mounted units and fire lancers attack 20% faster. Okay, so that means scouts in the feudal age. It's pretty good. Ethiopians, they have free pikemen, so they don't mind making a bunch of pikes. But, you know, if you get enough scouts together, you can kind of kill spears in feudal age to some extent, just like I was doing last game. The opponent had like 3 spears. I had 6 scouts. I still take the fight with, I mean, I was Khitans with the +2 attack, but same idea. And yeah, of course, you have step lancers with the civ as well. So step lancers attacking faster can be very good. But the thing is that if you're fighting pikemen and crossbowmen, most likely from Ethiopians, it is kind of hard to play step lancer. Like the crossbowmen will deal with step lancers. The pikemen kind of deal with them to some extent. Like not necessarily, but yeah, sort of. So you sort of want to be playing towards skirmishers potentially. Skirmishers counter both of Ethiopians' sort of good options or the options that they can easily get to. And then Once you have skirmishers countering his whole army, then you add in your main army, like your steppe lancers or your light cav or whatever. Probably even pull boars earlier so you won't get lame. Yeah, exactly. You take all of your animals with Jurchens right away. And it doesn't hurt you at all, and then you can just go forward. Okay, nice. Getting the kill here. Wait, how did you get that kill? He was loomed. Did he just send a weak Vill out? I guess you're full HP. Oh, no. He just failed. He just failed. Okay. He tried to save it at the end there. He covered up the corpse with the dude. All right. Okay, here. Oh, that was a lot of idle villager here. Always get them to shift queue to the next task. When you build something, you don't just build it and then let your vills build. You always shift queue back to berries here. You build and back to berries. Even if you actually want them to do something else later, it's just like, if you forget about it, then they're not standing. It was only like 1.5 seconds of standing, but still, you had to select your vills again and then send them the berries. Whereas if you would just shift queue, that's only one action. It's like you already have them selected, then you just shift queue back to the berries. Like, it's just going to be better. Ooh, an archery range this early? Can we afford that? Can we afford that? I don't know if we can afford that. This is going to be very hard to afford. We didn't have enough. Like, if we had 4 or 5 berry vills right now, I would say this is okay. But we had like 3 berry vills or something, and then we took 2 of them off to build the stable. We're going to have 0 food. This is going to be kind of tricky to make work. 8 on berry, or 8 on wood. We'll see with the Jurchen economy. Stable and range. I mean, stable and range is good, but it's just the range doesn't need to come up yet. It can be if you're going really aggressive, though. We skipped horse collar. So we have to skip horse collar for this play. This is a play where that can be good, actually, if done correctly. It's very hard to execute. The eco management required for this is quite difficult. So we have too many scouts in the queue. We can probably cancel 1. It's going to be very delicate here to be able to afford this. And your biggest issue, why this might not work, is because you didn't keep your berry vills on berries. So when you go for 4 on berries, you got to keep those vills on berries. Just send different vills to build the production. Also, your buildings here should have been on the wall. There's actually no reason to put them here. Like, why did we put them here? That house was from earlier, right? That was like your starting house. But like putting the stable here makes no sense. The stable should just be here, and then you wall to the wood line. Like walling like this. It's just like you can't even take this wood line properly. Your berries are now exposed. This is going to be harder to take the stone. Like, everything out here is just, it's like this doesn't exist. You should do 3 or so farms before that range. Yeah, good point. Exactly. That's normally what you would want to do. Because I think what we're going to find from this point is that we're not going to have enough food for anything. So it's like you make the range because you want to make skirms, but you can't make skirms without food. So you need to make farms first and then the range after. But let's see. Depends on bonuses and stuff. Let's see. See how it goes. Ooh, we're gonna idle the TC. Idling the TC. You have lots of res, but idling the TC. Ay. Okay. It's very hard. Getting the house as well. Oh. Accidentally putting that there. Oh no, you forgot. See, you made the palisades, but then you didn't shift queue. Ay. Oh man, this is a disaster now. Like, idle TC, idle stable. We can't even use the range. We're trying to do too many things. And look at the wood float. If you're gonna go for this play, you got to get those farms down instantly. We can't have any downtime because you just can't afford anything. All right, well, you've made a bunch of stuff, but like, look. You were able to make 1 skirm, but it cost you a villager basically because of idle TC, and everything is ruined now. Why only 3 berries? Well, because we're not actually thinking here. We're like, the thought process that went into this was like, I need skirms against spears, and I'm just gonna make a range that's gonna get me skirms, but it doesn't really work like that. You have to manage the eco. This is 1400, so it's expected. Like, there's not going to be as much forethought into how the economy is going to work for the play. Like, the play is good. The skirms is good. It just needs to happen after the farms. So keep your berryvilles. 4 on berries. Keep them on berries. Make like 3 farms, then make the range after the stable. Just in general. That's going to be very good. But I have many leftover sheep, so I didn't send them berries. Yeah. It always feels like you have lots of extra food, but then it runs out, and then you're like, oh, dang. Well, I guess I have nothing. It always happens. You want to hit with Jurchens as fast as soon as you have 2. I mean, you want to hit with your first 2 scouts pretty much always anyways, but yeah, that's just, we're just waiting for the as long as we go here, then it's fine. As long as we go with the 4, like, we're actually chilling. We made these scouts for no reason if we just chilling. We don't want to group up with the, like, we just need to go to his base. Like, no need to make scouts if you're not going to do anything with them. Now we're going, but it's a bit late. Like, we would have rather had these forward a bit earlier. But yeah, you can see how you can't even use the range. Because you need 6 on food to maintain villager production. And, yeah, I mean, now we're starting to get a little bit more, but, yeah. And I mean, you're walling out to here, but this is still open. Kind of going the long way. You don't really know exactly where you're going. And, oh, that could be good, though. Going to the berries is always good. Can't go wrong with going to the berries. You might get a pick off here if with some good micro. He's got his guys, though. I would just run. Will you get this? Oh, okay. Jurchen faster attacking scout. Kind of sick, actually, getting that kill. That was really good. I didn't believe, actually, in that. I did not believe in that attack, but it worked out for you. All right. Well, you know what he has. That was perfect. Oh, a double range? Double range is way too many. Dude, this guy's ranges are probably 0% working. Oh my god, 2 ranges and they're working less than 50%. That's what always happens. You can't go 2 range this early. I mean, you technically could with like a perfect build order, but you're not going to do that. He has 2 ranges, but they're operating less than even a single range. So opponent probably also needed to add more farms instead of making a second range here. There we go. But yeah, you know exactly what he's doing. He has 6 archers, which is kind of a lot. You see he doesn't have fletching yet, but I guess his blacksmith's here or something. I don't know where his blacksmith is. You don't see it. Oh no, you saw it. You saw the blacksmith going up over here. So you know that fletching will be coming in. So you know he's super committed. If he has 2 ranges and he's getting fletching here, he's super committed. So you can definitely be like, okay, he's going to go aggressive. I'm just going to keep skirmisher production and get upgrades. Like, if you see 2 ranges and the blacksmith coming up here, you need to respect that. You need to be like, he is coming to kill me. As soon as these will walk across the map now and come and kill me. So what do I do against these 6 archers? We need constant skirms. We need to get a blacksmith, and we need to get armor, probably fletching and armor against that. And it's completely fine. If he just doesn't make archers and you overmake skirms, it's fine. His investment of the 2 ranges is already like a lot early. Even if he doesn't use the archer ranges, then it's whatever. And then you just have skirms and it's fine. What is he going to do? Ethiopian Knights? Like, I mean, I did see someone lose to Ethiopian Knights last week, but you shouldn't lose to that anyways. So yeah, this should have been walled though. This is your weak point. He's gonna sneak in here and kill you. Also, your wall here is just not very good. Like, this should have just been walled to here. Then it would have been fine. Then you just wall yourself to here. Like, as I said at the start of the game, walling yourself into the corner on this map is just insane. If you don't do that, then you're not really utilizing the map properly. But anyways, let's see how this goes. So you should have constant range production here. You see it. And you need to respect this. So you have 2 weak points. You have here and you have here. He can shoot your berries, but he can also sneak around. So we need to have this side walled. Yeah, again, like, you just needed to scout this better. So I mean, you have it scouted enough. It's obvious that you should be building it out here. Like, building it here, now you can't take the stone. Now you're walling out the stone. It's kind of not as good. I mean, I guess at this point you just wall to here and then wall to here. It's fine, I guess. Wait, why? Wait. Oh, his archers are just not coming forward. I mean, it's fine. I guess you have enough skirms now, but you don't have upgrades though. Like, with 2 range, he should have a bajillion archery. He should have like at least 12 right now, and he would be dominating with 12. Even with this number, if you don't have upgrades, yeah, armor is really important. Like, armor makes you take 1 damage instead of 2 damage, which is a big deal. Fletching is good when you're defending behind walls, but if you're defending out on the map like this, you want to have armor for sure. I'm no longer scared. Yeah, same. We have everything that we need here. House it. Absolutely house it. The town watch timing. Honestly, it's okay to get town watch here. If you're not really walling properly, if you're just walling like circle like this. Yeah, like this was not the map for an egg base though. This like you're just auto egged here if you just wall into the corner. If you just wall to the corner, it's like the same amount of walling, but then you don't. Yeah, it's the same amount of walling to wall bigger on this map. Yeah, exactly. The walls mean that the archers can camp the wood line. That's why you don't want to wall like that, ideally. Sometimes you're just in the middle of nowhere, and you have to do that. Like the opponent. The opponent probably wants to egg base, because this is kind of far away. He's not really... He's kind of in the corner, but not really in the corner. Like, you're really in the corner, so it's very easy to wall. Full walls. I think he's too scared of skirms. It was a lot of skirms, though. It was fine. But, I mean, the fact that the opponent has the same number of archers as you, having skirms, and you're just one range, and you made the range later, like, he just did not use his ranges effectively here. Like, these are 0% used. Yeah, I guess you didn't, maybe you lost track of his archers. You thought maybe he's going to sneak around, but, yeah. I mean, if you're not going to wall, then the tower is necessary, so I like it. I would have liked full walls more than this tower, but this tower is better than not having it because he can sneak. Yeah. Well, did we? I guess we didn't see the stable. Yeah. I mean, we should have seen the stable because we should have been active with our scouts. That's why we have scouts to run around. So actually losing a bunch of skirms because just not being active with the scouts were chilling. It's hard. It's hard. That's for sure. But now you know he's scouts. Now you run away. Because he will have reinforcements. He will always have reinforcements. And you are not reinforcing. You're going to go Castle Age. So you can add units on the way up. But for now, you got to go back. Because what can the opponent do to you? If he hits here, okay, you move the villas a little bit. It's fine. If he hits here, okay, you move the villas a little bit. It's fine. You like make another lumber camp. If he hits here, you have the tower. It's fine. Being out on the map, will you get damage done to the opponent with this army? No. What will you do with this army if you're out on the map? And he's making scouts, you're not making scouts, you will just throw this army for free. So I would just fall back. Like, being aggressive here, yeah, okay, yeah, you're going to do it. You can probably take this because he has 2 things. I don't know what that means because I don't speak Spanish, but anyways. Or Italian or whatever language it is. It's probably not even Spanish. All right. Grenadiers versus archers. I mean, Grenadiers might be OP. Like, what are we why are we walling like this? It's like you want to set up a trap. But, like, what are these walls? Civ nerf. Okay. Very out of the box question. How do you talk individually in RR6? I don't know what RR6 is, so I can't answer. All right. It is? He's saying you hit that much? Okay, okay. Nice. The Spanish community is so big, so if someone's speaking foreign language that's not Chinese, it's probably Spanish. Is it fletching skirms? Yeah, fletching on skirms behind the walls for the extra range is good. And if you're fighting on the map against pure archers, then armor will be better because then you can get close to his archers. All right. Okay, so let's get to the Castle Age. And what's the plan? You added a tower, so you have to make units here. We're on double range, so we're gonna go CA, I guess. Yeah, making archers from this point doesn't really make sense. Oh, we're gonna go grenadiers. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go grenadiers. I forgot we have the unique unit. Okay, grenadiers is gonna be amazing. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, good luck fighting me. Yeah, exactly. You need some good luck against these things. These bad boys. All right. Yeah, you're not that far ahead, though. Like, what is this guy complaining about? He went 2 range into making no archers. Dude, he literally went double range, early blacksmith, and didn't make archers. That's why he has nothing. What are grenadiers good for? They got buffed to the point where they just kill everything, so... they're just good against everything. They were supposed to be an infantry counter, but now they just kill everything. So yeah, let's just watch as the Grenadiers You need micro, though. You do need to micro them. Okay. I mean, okay, you force the tower, that's fine. Don't lose your army under the tower, though. No need to be here. You're not really hitting anything. Men. Get out of there. All right, it's fine. Oh, dude. Okay, opponent is still not up. Why don't we rotate to the back? Like, at least try to. Don't just run away. Like, at least go over here. Look at all these farms we could be denying. Like, don't go over here. I guess you want to regroup, but like, he's not even up. So just keep putting pressure. Don't relieve the pressure. Okay, there we go. Okay, we just didn't know what we were doing for a sec there. Oh, she got bombed. All right. So what's the follow-up? Are we gonna go for siege? Siege here would kill him. I mean, everything will kill the opponent at this point. Yeah, there we go. No problem. Yeah, just kill farms. It's all good. Opponent's going Ethiopian Knights. This is... What? What is up with, like, 1400 level and Ethiopian Knights? Holy moly. Everyone is trying to use their brain too much. They're like, the opponent's on skirms. I gotta make Knights. He can make crossbowmen and siege would be pretty good against this. Oh, bombing our own guys. Dude, these guys have friendly fire. You gotta be careful. I guess they were getting in the minimum range and they were just like trying to path weird. I think that's what happened. Okay. Opponent, okay. So normally +2 armor is good against ranged units, but Grenadiers, they just randomly have 12 attacks, so getting an extra armor basically doesn't really do anything. You'd probably want to have extra attack, right? These things have 1 melee armor to start, so that means that the Knight's attack is going to do only 9 damage here. So if he has 1 more attack, then he kills you in 1 less hit. 4 hits instead of 5. Oh, you're going to get armor, which would just shut that down anyways. All right, never mind. I would probably never have armor here, but sure. Yeah. Knights do kill the Grenadiers if not enough micro, though. Well, yeah, I mean... They can work. Knights is supposed to counter it. Yeah, but when you just have a lot of guys and it's just a ranged unit. Maybe on the new patch where the melee pathing is a little bit better or whatever. Honestly, the new patch is going to change everything, by the way. Okay, let's see the micro. Oh, you're going a little too deep here. Actually, you're going to get owned here, right? You're going to get absolutely owned. Yeah. You went a little bit too deep. So it was okay to chill here while the opponent wasn't up. But the opponent was up later than you, which means he has more economy working in Feudal Age. And, because he made vills while you were going up. So that means he's going to have more economy, which means he can spam units. So going in was kind of risky. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, you can make Fire Lancers with the Civ too. I like it. Oh, Monkus as well? Okay, I mean, Fire Lancers don't require any upgrades to get into, so it's okay. So, they're kind of good. Just because of that. Can Grenadiers bomb themselves? I think they have minimum range to prevent that. It's impossible to make this many Knights report. Yeah, I know, right? Ay. Ethiopian Knights, though. Yeah, your eco is going smooth, though. You do need to get a 3rd TC, though. Like, we can't be chilling on 2 TCs. Yeah, you'll get a 3rd TC. Dude, your walls are gross, though. Like, we needed a TC in this area. There's, like, all this garbage here. All this garbage. Gonna probably delete this house. Like, nah, man, secure the gold, though. Putting it here. You already secured a wood line. Get the gold. Get the gold, my friend. Let's delete all this garbage and get the gold. That could end up being a problem. Like, this is your only gold now. Ay. All right. It's fine. You got lots of dudes. But opponent is chill booming right now. You're gonna go with your first monk. Sounds good. Good timing. All right. So, this Civ gets siege engineers in this age too. With siege engineers, you outrange the TC. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, delete the knight. Ah! We killed our own fire lancers. And the funny thing is that the converted knight, if you deleted the converted knight, it would have been the same amount of damage. You would have done just as much damage to him as you took from killing yourself. Because 1 knight is worth like 2 fire lancers, pretty much. Maybe not quite. Actually, 2 fire lancers are like, they're like 90 each or something. Yeah, you got to be careful with this composition. The Grenadiers, kind of strong, but they also kill yourself. All right. People don't have a solid idea of the ideal number of grenadiers yet. Yeah, that's true. We probably tend to go out too early. Like, look at this. You were doing like no damage. I would be like, dang, I did no damage in that fight. He has a million guys. I need to get out of here. Like, why are we here? Oh my god, you saw that you were doing like no damage to the guys. Wait. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter actually. Oh, maybe you just have lots of stuff. Yeah, maybe it's fine. That's, I guess direct hits do a lot of damage, and when you miss, then they don't do that much. Yeah, you end up killing your own fire. Actually, this composition is kind of trash. Like, you just kill your own fire lances when you send them in. This comp is garbage, actually. Like, you wish it's good. Maybe you just don't. Maybe you have to micro the grenadiers so they don't kill your fire lancers. That's probably what it is. What you can do is you wanna pull. Basically, you shoot with the grenadiers and then instantly pull back the fire lancers. That's what you do with mangonels too. When you have mangonels. Not again. Basically, like, you have them in a control group, and it's like, you get all the grenadiers to fire on one night at the same time and pull back the fire lancers so the fire lancers don't get hit. Like, that's how you want to do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We may have gone full doubt here. Just going out with not enough. Oh, now we're trying to make a hard switch to cavalry? Uh-oh. We might be throwing this game. You're so far ahead economically, but with that, we might have just thrown. You were in such a good lead. Your eco was going so strong. At least the opponent's just on Ethiopian knights. I mean, I said it in the review the other day. Like, you should never lose the Ethiopian Cavalier, but my coachee did lose the Cavalier from the Ethiopians the other day. So, hopefully we don't see that again, because that would be very sad. Jurchens have Halb, right? Jurchens have Halb. You should never lose to this. You should never lose to this. Just wall. Yeah, there you go. Wall again. Wall again. This needs to be walled. I guess you just don't see it, but this needs... Oh, yeah. No. You never send Vils to repair like that. Unless you do it right away. You always just wall behind. Just wall behind, and then he never gets in. Oh, wait. Iron Pagodas are pretty... Oh, no. They're mainly against the ranged. They have a gimmick where they block a melee hit, though, I think. I think that's this unit. Anyways, now the opponent has a sick castle here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm scared now. This is a lot of guys. I mean, you can just make Iron Pagodas though, right? You should probably just go Imp, actually. You have 30 on food. If you just canceled everything, you'd probably be Imp. Like, making Army, what does Army do at this point? Army doesn't really do anything. You can't push this until you're Imp anyways. Army just is more of a defensive play at this point. Unless you're gonna go Rams or something. But you're kind of secure with this castle. Maybe if you get another castle on this side, you're secure enough. No need to make a bunch of army and delay Imp, right? Like, your opponent's just going to go Imp. You're going to make a bunch of Castle Age army, which can't even fight until Imp anyways. All right. Here he switched the crossbow after I switched the Fire Lancer. I mean, yeah, I guess. He is going to go crossbowman anyways, though. Castle here doesn't make sense, though. Like, this side's already secure. We need to secure this side. Look, you forgot about your gold. Ay. Yeah. We just needed to go Imp instead of making all this stuff. We need to go Imp. He's going to be Imp. Unless you can crush his army randomly. I don't believe, though. I really don't believe in this attack. Okay, let's see it. You're fighting Castle Age versus Castle Age army, so that's good. If he fights. If he fights here, it would be a big mistake, though. Like, he can always just run from you until he has Imp upgrades. Wait, he's just not even upgrading his knights, though. Oh, fighting with half your army under the T2CCs is probably the worst fight you can take, unfortunately. Making Light Cav here is not really the play either. Okay. Actually, Iron Pagoda's kind of doing the job. Against Ethiopian Knights, I guess they look pretty good. Town Bell. Yeah, I mean, opponent's eco is in the dumpster, so that's good. But he's Imp. He's Imp. He's going these. Look at his upgrade. He went Arb. He went Arb and Light Cav before Bodkin Arrow. So the opponent is not playing optimally at all. That's for sure. From this position, it's tricky. You have the score lead, so you know his economy is probably not super good. You did a bit of damage to him. His Arbs aren't really super upgraded, and since he doesn't even have upgrades on his knights yet, you can assume he's just going to full go to archers, which are really good. So against archers, look at your eco. Like, you just buy 300 food, click up, and start making skirms from here. And that's going to be the best, because by the time you reach imp, you'll have a good mass of skirms. Then you can upgrade them, and then they do the job against the arbs. That's what needs to happen here. But let's see what happens. Bing, bing, bing. Oh my god. You gotta issue a stop command on your guys at some point. That'll make them just retarget the closer units, and it'll make them attack. Oh my god, opponent's getting dominated here, though. Is that his whole army? Dude is not building anything. He's going camels. He's going camels. Ethiopian camels. Oh boy, he needs to switch. He needs to just make arbs. He should have been making crossbow the whole game anyways. Oh, it's just open. Classic. Okay, this raid ended up being sick because the opponent just killed his economy by town belling and having like less than 20% worker efficiency. Oh my god, your efficiency, your eco is better than your opponent's right now, and your economy looks like this. Holy moly. How is it possible? Ethiopian camels are OP if he gets the cheap tech. Not really, though. They're all right. They're not really even that good, though. Like, they're okay. They have what, +3 armor or something? Yeah. Plus, it's basically like receiving 3 less damage is nothing. It doesn't even matter. Because you're not fighting the camels with the pagodas. You're making halbs against that, and then it doesn't do anything. Heavy camels with arb fletching, yeah. Opponent is just making some very questionable unit choice decisions this whole game. They lack the final armor, so it's more like -2. Yeah, exactly. That's right. They don't have the final armor, and they don't even have bloodlines. Like this, their camels aren't even good. They have a unique tech, but the camels still don't become good with that unique tech. All right. But yeah, you're so ahead. Just honestly full pagodas and you win, right? Do you have siege ram with Jurchens? Yeah, you do. Okay, I mean, that's not really the greatest fight, but it doesn't matter because you have way more units than him, and more dudes beats less dudes. Yeah. Can Elite Iron Pagoda fight Ethiopian heavy count? I've never seen the matchup. Iron Pagoda is still a new unit to me. I have no clue how this unit feels. But they block one attack, right? They block the first hit, which can be pretty good. I mean, you don't really want to be fighting camels with heavy cav. Like, heavy camels are there to kill heavy cav. So, if you see he's on heavy camels, just... You can make Fire Lancer or you can make Halb. Like, Halb is kind of maybe better to... Just Halb and Iron Pagoda is probably good. Fire Lancers, like, they're good in some situations, but I feel like they're not a Halb. They're not like a super Halb. They're a bit different. They're a little bit more generalist, whereas Halbs are going to just hard counter the camels, and then you don't have to worry about the camels at all. But you probably still win this fight even, like, with 13 against 12. I don't even know. Well, I guess you don't have elite though, so maybe not. Maybe not. Anyways, it's fine though. You just need to make units. Like, you need to make something. Sending the Rams when you're gonna lose this fight is probably not a good idea. Like, you just max out at this point. Oh boy. Just max out and win. It's kind of okay. Throwing the Iron Pagodas there was kind of bad actually, but just max out and win. Like, you're so far ahead economically, you just need units. The opponent has a big army now. Like, where is your army? Why do you have 1 million resources, no army? What is going on here? We're not making anything. We're making like 3 Iron Pagodas from our 3 castles, and that's it. Where's the rest of our army? How many racks are we on? 2 racks. We have 1 million stone. You just need to spend. If you lose this game, it's because you're not spending at this point. 100%. Like, you have enough res to win the game, but you just don't have any production, and you're just not spending. You're making the right units. You just need more. Oh, conscription. Yeah, that's a pretty big upgrade. I mean, yeah, it should be fine. Although, if you lose all these vills, it's gonna look kind of bad. Ooh, okay. Okay, your army's starting to get big. Fortified bastions for the regen on the castles. It's pretty good. Okay. I mean, you lost a lot of vills. You lost all the vills over here. Your army should be good. Although, I mean, Ethiopian Arabs are kind of a sick unit. Although these things are like paladins. Oh, these things have paladin armor. Wait, what even is good against this other than halbs then? He pretty much has to go halb. Feels like this unit just kills everything. It's kind of hard to get the surround, but you do have to try and get behind those arbs. Oh yeah, I mean, a big ball of heavy cavalry can't go wrong, right? Yeah, your eco sort of carried you this game. It should be smooth sailing from here, right? Oh man, at least kill the castle. Kill the castle, man! Kill the castle. All of his arbs are inside. Kill the castle and then kill his arbs and then win. Why do we let these arbs alive? Let these arbs stay alive. All right. Anyways, the town bell has rung for the last time this game because he will GG. He cannot believe what he's seeing. He cannot believe what he is seeing. Ethiopian camels are not doing the job. How could this have happened? How could this have been predicted ahead of time? Ethiopian heavy camels not doing the job. He has free pikemen. He can just go halb is way better. Heavy camel is like, man, you always get disappointed with heavy camel. You always get disappointed. What is that? I mean, the Iron Pagoda is looking kind of strong, but they should still die to halbs, right? The tech? What tech? Is there? Oh no, that's a different tech. I don't know. Oh, you mean the Ethiopian guy? Oh yeah, he didn't even get the royal heirs. He didn't even get royal heirs. So I mean, these camels, they don't even have blast furnace. They don't have royal heirs. Of course, they're not going to do anything. This game's still. Yeah, why is this game still going? We need siege and we need to finish this guy. We need to end this guy's career with some siege. Like this, man. Nobody taking any relics either. Relics kind of important. The gold is gonna run out. Actually, you have 0 gold income. If you don't take the relics, you're kind of maybe not gonna do so well. Like, you need to end this game though. What is going on here? You're 12k res ahead, and we can't end the game somehow. Actually, if he gets to halb and you lose all your iron pagodas for free, it's gonna be a problem. You gotta stop going box formation too. Keep them in line. Box formation is kind of ugly. Oh boy. The opponent's getting to halb. Opponent has the insanest, the sickest anti-cavalry army here, and we're just spamming. I mean, I guess we're making fire lances now. It's good. Actually, fire lances are probably perfect in this situation, but we just threw all of our iron pagodas for no reason, so that's kind of a problem. All right. But yeah, not taking relics is going to come back to bite you, though. If you don't take relics, you can lose this game. Opponent doesn't really have gold either. Ethiopian, trash. I mean, you have really good hussars, so you should still win in the trash war, for sure. But this game does not need to be in this state. We just need to spend the res way earlier. Okay. I mean, just full hussar spam with some skirms and siege, and you'll win. This guy is complaining. He cannot believe his eyes. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward from here. Just ding, 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 ding. All right. His eco is demolished. 20%. Ay. Well, I mean, yeah, you're just kind of winning against the halves. Not really. Like, just more dudes, right? Man, answer! He just wants your opinion on the Jurchens really bad. He's fuming. Oh, man. 163 vills is maybe a little too many. Few too many vills. Like, man, take the relics at least, though. What are all these? What are these? Opponent has more army than you. Why do we have 2 castles in the same place? Not even doing anything. We have no castles over here, and all of our castles up here. There's the skirms. Yeah, with the skirms are going to do the job. Just need to get chemistry on these bad boys. Why is this game going? Why is this game still going on? Okay, opponent has nothing now. He can't even replace. He has 6 on food. He's rung the town bell a few too many times, and the game is over. All right. 4 to 5 trebs. Yeah, yeah. You get a push going. 4 to 5 trebs with a bunch of fire lancers around them. Opponent can't do anything. Like, we ended up winning still with raids and stuff, but yeah, it could have been a little more straightforward. Dang, that was a long one, though. 100 APM? What are you even doing to go 100 APM? How is it even possible? I don't even know. But anyways. All right. GG's. Did you have another